Welcome back, my friends. This is part 3 of our Shooter's World Shootout with our 5.56 loads and a 55 grain soft point. We were using our Winchester brass, our CCI 41s, and this test is for tactical rifle, doing the Satterlee method, figuring out if we have any velocity nodes or anything like that, as well as seeing where we're going to see our pressure signs. And we noted it was 98 degrees on that day, so if it gets any hotter than that, we might see a little excessive pressure. But we should also note that throughout the year, we should be safe and not see any more pressure than we did on that day. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get out to the range. We'll call them out as we see them, and then we'll come back to our chart here and take some notes, see where to go from there. So stick with me. Let's get out there and shoot them up. All right, we're back with part 3 of our Shooter's World Shootout Satterlee method testing, and we are on Shooter's World Tactical Rifle, starting at 25.4 grains. .4 31.93. .6 31.84. A little dip in velocity there. .8 32.13. .26 grains 32.23. .26.2 32.98. .26.4 slight primer cratering 33.10. .6 no further cratering than our last shot. 33.47 velocity. .8 33.25. No further cratering of the primer. And also note a slight dip in velocity again. .27 grains
This is the Book Max Charge 3398. And our primer does have a pronounced crater here. I'm going to try and go up to our last charge of 27.2. Wish me luck. .2, 3390. Same primer cratering as our last one, but our primer is not flattened yet. Let's get back inside and we'll discuss some of this nonsense here.
Alrighty, welcome back from the range, and this powder's kind of all over the place. We noted up on the top end we were seeing some cratering and slight flattening, so we're going to stay away from those charges. On the lower end we had this strange dip in velocity, which there's only a 9 feet per second spread here, but you can see it jumps back up over this direction. Between these two charges we only have a 10 feet per second spread here, which could be a little something something. If we were to go for maybe 25.9 right in between there, that could be a potential charge weight to try there. Moving on up though, we can see between these two we have a 12 feet per second spread, so maybe 26.3 we could test right in between those. However, if we move up a little bit to our 26.6, this 4/10 grain spread, that is, we jump up another 37 feet per second, and then this 3 grain charge is now 49 feet per second as far as the spread goes. But then if we jump to our next charge, it comes back down, so then all 4 of these charges fall within a spread of 49 feet per second. So if we're looking right here, it doesn't look that great between these 2 charges, but if we kind of average that out and look at this, I think maybe 26.5 might be a good place to try, and then our spread might be within 20 to 30 feet per second. And if we're doing an automatic powder thrower or you're on a progressive press, you know, this might be a pretty good charge there. And if you're over by a 1/10 or 2, or even, you know, 3/10 under or over, you're still going to be within this sort of node here. You know, so this would be our extreme low and this would be our extreme high, but somewhere in between all that is an average right around here, which would be somewhere around 3320 to 3330 feet per second. And out of a 20-inch barrel, that's pretty smoking hot. So this might be something to consider here at 26.5. So since we didn't actually see any excessive pressure signs moving this direction, I do want to try 26.5. And then I'm going to try a group lower than that, 26.3, and then one higher, 26.7. So we'll try 5-shot groups at these 3 charges there, and we'll see how they look on the chronograph as well as how they can group for us at 100 yards. So I guess that's going to be our plan moving forward. Again, it is later in the year than when we did this test, so our velocities might be a little bit lower. We might not see such a spike in pressure, or we might see a further spread depending on how this powder reacts to temperature swings. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. 5 shots, these 3 charges right here, testing on the chronograph and for accuracy at 100. So anyways, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and we will see you in the next video. Have a good one.